So I'm scrolling across my Instagram timeline, doing what I do, minding my business, and I come across this. Yes, this. What you're looking at is what the women's Norfolk State University basketball team did to the University of Lynchburg in Virginia. A 106-point blowout victory. One of their players had a double-double, 21 points, 10 assists. I think her name is Deja Francis, if I'm not mistaken. But when I saw this, I'm automatically in my mind thinking, hey, somebody might want to pass the sticks. What's that? When you play in 2K and the game suddenly stops and it says your opponent has left the match. That's exactly what I thought of when I saw this score. This is crazy. But, the talent levels, just aren't there. I'm going to be honest about it. That's my honest opinion. And I don't think Virginia University of Lynchburg had any business playing Norfolk State. But, it's all about sacrificing these kids to get a check. And it's the kids that suffer, man. I mean, that's disheartening. But I just wanted to point that out. That's not what I wanted to talk about. So we're going to get into what I really wanted to talk about coming up. All right, so the first half of the NFL season's over. We got one more half of Baltimore, New Orleans. Hopefully, the Ravens win that game. You obviously know why by now if you've been following my show. But there's a lot of surprises going on in the NFL, and I had to narrow it down to 3 because this is a 4 to 5 minute show, and I don't have that much time. So, without further ado, here is Rico's 3 biggest surprises in the NFL through the first half of the season. Number 3, we got Geno Smith. Who would have thought that Geno Smith will be playing the best football of his professional career? Right now, he currently sits at the 6th spot in the NFL in passing yards with 2,199 yards. The Seahawks currently sit at 6-3, which is the top spot in the NFC West. Not to mention on the side, the couple acquisitions made on defense. But besides defense, Pete Carroll has Geno Smith playing awesome this season. At number 2, the New York Giants and the New York Jets. I don't know if y'all familiar with Cameron, but he had a line or he had a bar where he said, I'm like New York football, Giants or Jets. If you know, you know. But let me tell you something. The Giants and the Jets both have winning records for the first time since 2015. And the Jets, speaking of, knocked off the Bills in an upset yesterday. They ranked 6th in yards allowed before the start of that game. And the Jets, honestly, in my opinion, have one of the best defenses in the league. The Giants' defense isn't too shabby either. They rank 7th in scoring defense, averaging 19.6 per game, and they rank among the best in the red zone. That's red zone defense. You're either going to kick a field goal or you're going to get shut out. But the Giants have been awesome in the red zone this season, which leads me to my number 1 point, the NFC Beast. Yes, I said it, the NFC Beast. I know it's the NFC East, but this year everybody has been the NFC Beast. The Eagles, undefeated at 8-0, the only undefeated team currently in the NFL. The Cowboys and the Giants both sit at 6-2, while the Commanders were riding a little winning streak before falling yesterday, and they sit at 4-5 now. Before the season started, the NFC Beast. Now, before the start of the season, the NFC Beast, this division was predicted to be crappy, and now they have a stronghold on the NFL. Any one of these 3 teams could go to the NFL. The road to the Super Bowl could go through any of these teams in the division except for Washington. They have a lot to work on. They are not there yet. Those are my 3 surprises. You let me know what you think because I know it's a lot more. The Buccaneers offense underachieving. Aaron Rodgers looking like Brett Favre past his prime. It's crazy right now. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm Rico McGee. This has been the Sports Minute in a minute.